My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Terminator Genisys. And I do remember seeing this movie back in 2015, and I fucking despised it. I thought this was one of the worst pieces of shit I have ever seen in my life. But plenty of time has passed, my taste in movies has changed, so I just gave it another shot and this movie is a complete embarrassment. So let's begin by talking about the cast. And Jai Courtney, here's the thing about him. He is not a good leading man, but he can be a good supporting actor. Like, I thought he did good in Divergent, Honest Thief, Alita Battle Angel, The Suicide Squad. But as a leading man here, his performance is abysmal. He is void of any charisma, any personality, and he just does nothing here. Absolutely nothing. Emilia Clarke, I thought was fantastic in Game of Thrones, but here she just feels severely miscast. Like, she doesn't bring any bit of physicality to her character, and her performance, it just feels like she's sleepwalking throughout the entire movie. And the romance between these two characters is just abysmal. Like, this franchise is not good with romances at all. Jason Clarke, I thought, did a really terrible job. He is never menacing or scary, and he just fell flat throughout. Arnold Schwarzenegger, like, he's just running on autopilot. He's giving the same performance yet again, just not as good. And it just feels desperate for the franchise to keep him in these movies. There's no need for that. And J.K. Simmons is completely wasted in this movie. He's not bad, he's just a nothing character given nothing to do. So the cast is a real negative for this movie. And look, I'm just tired of this story. I'm tired of these characters. And I am tired of this franchise. It is just the same shit over and over again, and it's just on a downward trajectory. The execution here is absolutely abysmal, and the plot just feels like nothing new. I feel like I've already watched this movie multiple times before, and it gets caught up in a bunch of convoluted nonsense that just pissed me off. Like, it tries to feel new, but it still feels redundant. And I do not care about these characters. I was never invested in anything going on, and I just thought this movie was boring. Like, just because there's lots of action and explosions doesn't make this movie any less boring, because I didn't care about anything. The movie is never tense, the movie is never thrilling, the movie is never fun, and the movie is never interesting, and it's just a very thematically empty waste of time. I will give the movie some credit though. I do think there is some cool production design, And the CGI isn't bad, but everything else in this movie just sucks. It is so boring. The story is just a convoluted mess, and it feels like more of the same. The characters are bland. It's just lacking in every single aspect. This movie is a giant piece of shit, and I actually think it's one of the worst blockbusters ever made. So I'm giving Terminator Genisys a 0.5 out of 10. I have never seen Dark Fate before. I know some people love it, I know some people hate it. And look, I hope I like it. I just got serious doubts at this point. But Terminator Genisys, have you seen it? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin out.